And what is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with yet another fun deck tech for you, and today we're looking at White Token Madness, and it goes along with several fun cards that we've got from our new Wilds of Eldraine set, which I'll get into in a moment. But the point of this deck is to basically pump out as many 1/1 tokens or tokens that we can and just overwhelm our opponents as much as we possibly can. Now, we do have to worry about Sunfall, but hopefully we'll defeat them by then. So let's get into this. Crawling Chorus, our 1-drop with Toxic 1. When it dies, create a 1/1 Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1, and it can't block, so we get a little bit of value from that. Here are the two big additions. Pollen Shield Hair. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. Very important. Now, it does splash. We do have a little bit of green mana thrown in. Not enough to say that this is a Selesnya build, but I am running, as you'll see with the land drops, we are running some of the tap lands from New Capenna, and those have the green in it. So, Hair Raising. Target creature you control gains vigilance and gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Too bad it's not a I almost said it's not a sorcery. It is a sorcery. Too bad it's not an instant, because that's just a stunning surprise. Alright. But anyways, really kind of underrated low-key card, but for this deck it really, really hums. Regal Bunnycorn. Look at this cute little thing. Regal Bunnycorn's power and toughness are each equal to the number of non-land permanents you control. This thing can get out of control real fast. Okay, especially when you got a lot of tokens on the field. Resolute Reinforcements. With Flash, when it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. We have Skrelv's Hive. This is an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact with Toxic 1. And this creature can't block, and it has Corrupted. So long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures you control with Toxic have lifelink. So there is a little bit of life gain in this build as well. Sunset Revelry. Speaking of life gain, if an opponent has more life than you gain 4 life. If an opponent controls more creatures than you, create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens, or if they have more cards in hand than you draw a card. Gotta have Wedding Announcement. We all know what this does. Beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on it. If you attack 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 white human creature token. If it has 3 or more invitation counters on it, transform it, and all creatures get +1/+1. Adeline, Resplendent Cathar. Its power is equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white human creature token that's tapped and attacking that player or a planeswalker they control. Top end, we're running 2 Mondrak Glory Dominus. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many are created, plus we can sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures and tap 1 or use Phyrexian mana or two white sources to put an indestructible counter on Mondrak Glory Dominus. Then we have the Wandering Emperor, because we do need a little bit of control, and she does have a fun ability here, especially the -1, which is create a 1/1, not a 1/1, a 2/2 white samurai creature token with vigilance. We can buff our creatures, we can exile creatures, and gain some life as well. As far as lands are concerned, we are running some planes, 16 of them. A Ganjo, we're running 1 Jetmir's Garden, 1 Spire's Headquarters. We're also running some Blast Zone and 3 Merexes as well. Our sideboard, because we do run best of 3. Surge of Salvation, which could go in for your Sunset Revelry. That's a little bit one of those cards I'm like, not too sold upon it. We're running some Metropolis Reformers, just in case we've got like a mono-red type build and, we gain hexproof. Depopulate, which kind of sounds antithetical, so it's a sideboard card, but if my opponent's on the same strategy, then let's go for it. Destroy Evil, Fateful Absence, some Sanctifies as well. So I'm always a huge fan of White Weenie and especially tokens, getting creatures out there and really just doing some damage. So if you like what you see, obviously, leave a like, leave a subscribe. If you're new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and then we do a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. One of the few MTG content creators that actually does best of 3. So without further ado, let's get to the Mono White Rabbit games. We're against Vilhena for our best of 1 matchup. we will go on the draw. Not a bad opening hand. That's actually pretty decent. Let's see what we're up against. We don't have a 1-drop. Oh, we're against control. Yeah, we're against mono blue control. So hopefully this will... and we're going to save Mirex for a bit. Hopefully we just wait it out. Oh, no, consider. Okay, so Pollen Shield Hair will come down. It'll get bounced. Which oh, okay, Delver. Okay, fine. The Bunny Coin is fine. So I'm guessing we'll get a Fading Hope or something here. No? Not yet, at least. We'll get the Fading Hope in, though. Or some sort of bounce, like Rona's Vortex or something like that. Thirst for Discovery. Okay, so that's kind of cool. We missed that. We missed that. And they missed a land drop. Maybe? Okay. Well, interesting. Alright, let's go to the Adeline. Boom. Boop. And there is why this deck is a little bit more lethal than I think people might realize. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of removal in this, so... they ditched. Okay, so maybe they are going for the Tolarian Terror here. Nah. So they'll probably do a slip out the back, which I'm going to say no blocks. I'll let you have it. They've probably got some sort of bounce spell here. I'm guessing. If they go with a Terror... Yep, they have a slip out the back. Okay, so we're not going to go with Mundrak. What we're going to do is we're going to go with Crawling Chorus. And do the Crawling Chorus. And we're not going to put down... Okay, there's a Make Disappear. You know what? Decline that. I'm going to decline it because we put that in the Bunny Corn. And this starts to get real nasty. Boom, 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 boom. You can't bounce them all. You can't bounce them all, and you're in a lot of trouble here, Vilhena. Ledger Shredder, fun. Okay, so you have some blockers. Good for you. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Alright, let's do Sunset. Can we do Sunset Revelry? Nah. I think here we just swing. I think we just swing here. There's just way too much going on here. Let's bounce a few of my guys, and then even if you block and bounce, you got several bounce spells here. So I think we lucked out on this particular matchup because yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go to the best of 3. Ouch! We're against Lucas 13 for our best of 3 matchup. We are on the play. Let's see what we get. This is actually a pretty good build. I am keeping this one. Pretty good drive. Wow. I will say it's not a bad build. I think what we do here is we flash in the Resolute Reinforcements. Yeah, we are going to flash that in. I think flashing it in is a good idea. Like that. Boink. Boom. Okay. Boom. Arcane Proxy. Interesting. Alright, so if I do... Alright, so that's not going to do me much good. So let's do this. Let's just do put the hair down. I'm going to put the rabbits. Alright, so we have like a... I'm curious as to what this deck's all about. Is this like a... What kind of deck do we have here? Is this like a... One of those... Okay. I think... Let's just do this. I'm just gonna swing in because... I was a little bit concerned about... I think we just flash in the Resolute Reinforcements again. I think we just flash that in. And you probably have Zushi. Okay, that's fun. One. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. It's kind of a beast card. And you see, it just overwhelms. And I think that... You need some mass removal here, kids. What does this do? What's this card do? Monoform Hellkite. That's always a fun play. Do you ever play with fire? Nah. You are going to do this, though. You are going to slam into me. You get another blocker. If I get another thing, then... Boom. Alright, well, we don't have that, but we do have this. Boom. Let's go for some big damage here. Alright, cool. Now, what do you have here? You don't have any... Yeah, they don't have anything they can target with that. I mean, they do have a blocker. And they're gonna have to take something out. Alright, well, anyways, here we go. Alright, swing in. Let's see what they do. I think they're dead. Yeah, they realize something's not right here. So, there we go. Alright, cool. Let's go to the second match. I didn't see any, Alright, here's what we're going to do. Sunset Revelry is kind of a dead draw, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take that out, and we're going to put the Surge of Salvation in. Because, yeah. Even though they were running red, I didn't see any spot removal or removal at all. I mean, who knows? I want to go back to the best of one, though. There's a thought I want to get across there, and that's... I think we got really, really lucky in that match because they did not draw into their counters, or they really just did not. They were not able to keep all the threats off the board, and I think that this deck really can punish decks that don't respond fast enough to the fact that this deck can just get wide and it can get big, especially with the with all the counters out there. So, yeah, alright, let's see. Lucas 13, we go at least 2-2 with this deck, and I'm fine with that. Nice Tuesday night. Shuffler is rigged. Shuffler is rigged. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? Alright, well, I guess we just ship one of those, boom. There we go. Alright. Woof. Oh well, it happens. Yeah, Shuffler's rigged. Oh well. Also didn't see any counter magic from him either, so let's try to... I think we flash in the... I think we just flash in the reinforcements. If they don't cast anything, we cast something, we flash in the reinforcements. Let's try it. We at least draw a counter out of them. No? Cool. They have counters. Yeah, let's go with Wedding Announcement. Only gonna attack with one, because I do want to get the counter down. Boom. Okay. Alright. We're against Guazon 34 for our bonus best of 3. I decided we're doing a bonus best of 3. Because it's still fairly early. I looked at the time. I'm like, you know what? I might be able to get a bonus best of 3 in. And let's go with this. Let's do... Get more cards in here? Nah. Sunset Revelry doesn't do me much. Alright, let's go with Resolute Reinforcements and see what they do. Also with Dread Knight. Boom. There we go. Well, there's that. And there's that. Boom. Boom. Cool. Yeah, let's go with Adeline. Always a good decision. Boom. Boom, boom. Alright. Glissa. You are fun. Let's do this. Phyrexian Visicoris. The Regal Bunny Corner. And now we wait. No attacks. We wait. We wait. You are heartless if you're gonna kill this magical, mystical being right here. Just absolutely heartless. The tortoise comes out. There it is. Boom. Okay. Very nice. The tortoise comes out. Okay. Regal Bunnycorn. The bunny wee bunny. Alright. We're just gonna hold off. Now watch, we're gonna build up a big board and they're gonna be like, yeah, psych! You're taking me out. I should, and another tortoise. Okay, cool. Some fun ramp going on there. That's always good. I almost just cast another Adeline and I was like, nope. Oh no, what do you have? What possibly could you have? Let's just swing with the bunnies. And let's keep the Adeline. You're taking quite a bit of damage here if you don't block. Yeah, well, of course you're going to block with Glissa. Yep, you block with that. And you'll kill my bunny. Yep, you'll take out the bunny, that's fine. Yeah, okay. That's why Sunset Revelry is definitely not a good card to do. I think we're better served with, we get another bunny. I think we're better served just ditching the Sunset Revelry. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, that's... No attacks. From a graveyard. Okay. That card is busted. But alright. I'm really gonna regret probably doing a bonus best of 3. Oh well. This is why we actually run stuff like whatchamacallit? Depopulate and all that stuff, because yeah, in place of the Sunset Revelry, because that's just absolutely busted. Okay, now they're pulling that out. Yeah. Alright, so that's one of those builds I think that we gotta take out, the Sunset Revelry. That's just drawn dead. So I think we gotta go with let's go with a few Surge of Salvation. Let's go with Surge of Salvation. Let's take out a few of these. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Let's take out one of these, and let's do some depopulates, because we gotta get stuff into the graveyard. Alright, so let's see. Went 3-0 in the first 2. Go 3-2 is not bad. We have a winning record. That's okay. We'll keep it. The Regal. Who would seriously take this thing out? Seriously. I think we're just gonna go with Skrell's Hive. I think we're gonna do that. This also prevents all damage that we've dealt. Okay, cool. So we got that going on. So I think we throw down the Bunnicorn. Teachings of the Chiron. Okay, interesting. I haven't seen that card in a while. Boom. Cool. Let's go with the boom. And again, Surge of Salvation is going to help quite a bit. So and they'll just yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, Jetmir's Garden's a cool one. Bunny. Bunny wee bunny. Alright, there we go. You'll probably take out my hair. That's okay. Cut down, no. You can go for the hair again, that's okay. And go from. Why are you taking out my bunny? You are heartless! Dude, oh wow. So that's basically kind of like test of talents, man. That's just wrong. But oh well. Yep, there it is. Boom. Okay. That'll come in for some damage. Let's see how you block these things. Let's see how you do. Cool. No, I didn't want to do that. No!
May your blades.
Oh, you suck. Oh, that was terrible. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Yeah, well. So we can get down our one block. Now let's do something that I meant to do the first time around. Boom, let's do that. Sure. You're an idiot.
Remember
No, actually,
your
that's
training.
not terrible. Unless they have another The End, and then that would just be terrible. But, okay, fine, whatever. Works for me. That's a fun one. We can work with that. It's got indestructible. Read the... Yeah! Read the dang card there, kid.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Boom. Are we dead? Maybe. We could just be dead here. Blossoming Tortoise. Okay. Let's see, just want to go on a total ego trip and just completely just take out my Emperor for no reason. Yeah, you're just gonna go total ego trip and take out that. I mean, that's just... Why would you do that? You've got potential for lethal damage on the board. Alright, well... Yeah, we're done. Alright, that's alright. Alright, so if you like decks that can go wide and go big, this is the deck for you. I really enjoy mono white weenie or mono white whatever tokens, whatever you want to call it. I think Wilds of Eldraine definitely offers quite a bit of flexibility and quite a bit of interesting things that you can put in the deck. This card is like underrated good, I think, for a deck like this. I mean, it's essential for a deck like this. But I think overall, if you want to run this, and I do plan on running a Selesnya version of this, green and white. I do plan on running that with Kodama and a bunch of token stuff. So I really think that that build is going to be massive. And throw this in, put a token on this, give it trample. Whew, your opponent's in trouble. So I'm going to work on that build. Got a bunch of builds ready to go. I know I've said that before, and then I've dipped, but that's okay. We're back. I mean, hopefully every other night we'll be able to get videos like this done, and I'm really excited to be back in the saddle, so to speak. So if you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and as always, my magic miscreants, may you always be on the play, and may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.